Dogs take flight, we gather together, chasing the night. With every flow, we aim for the bull. Scottish lads, wisdom making our hearts full. So grab your darts, let's find our love.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Scottish Lad Darts channel. My name's Kieran and in today's review I'm going to be reviewing a set of Red Dragon darts since it is the start of my, I'm not going to quite call it a week, it's 5 days of Red Dragon, and in the first review I'm going to be reviewing a set of Peter Wright darts, pretty synonymous with Red Dragon. He's been with them for as long as I can remember, and the darts we're going to be reviewing are the Black Racer. There'll be an image on the screen somewhere, you can keep your eye out for it. These retail for £73.90, which is quite expensive, but you can get them obviously second hand on Facebook and stuff like that, or eBay for example. These are 90% tungsten, which we can expect. It's a decent level of tungsten quality for any sort of dart, and there's a bit of familiarness, so to speak, with the dart themselves because they're very similar to the old Winmore Simon Whitlocks. But we'll get into that in the close-up section and as we go on with the review. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's crack on with the review. Right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in a close-up section for the Red Dragon Peter Snakebite Wright Black Racer in 22g steel tip. They're also available in 24g. As you can see, they're supplied with a 26mm black standard point, and this isn't the supplied setup. They do in fact come with a set of these Peter Wright flights, which as you can see I chewed up the bottom of them trying to put them into the short black and purple Nitrotech flight. Seems to be a common issue with Nitrotech flights I've having recently, anytime I try and install a flight to them. Now, these are 90% tungsten, and it's a pretty reminiscent of a Winmore set of darts of the Simon Whitlock style that Simon Whitlock obviously used to use. He now uses the Winmore Sabotage. So there's a nice scallop here in the middle section, ideal for those of you that grip in that particular section, and you get the same place for finger placement every single time. The difference between these and the Simon Whitlocks is obviously the grip style. The grip is slightly different, but we'll run you through the dimensions and then we'll get into that. So the barrel length from here where the point meets the barrel to here where the stem meets the barrel is 50.8mm. So as you can imagine, standard length when it comes to Red Dragon or Winmore. And the barrel width, now this is where it gets a bit tricky. So the slimmest point, so around about this section, it's 5.15mm. The same in here, just the scallop. But the maximum thickness is 7.05mm. So you're talking around about this section and around about this section here. Now these are 22g, so in terms of thickness, it would be considered quite thick, but this is a sniper style barrel, so you can group these in at the bed really, really well. Now let's get you a close-up look. As you can see, the front section here, we do have, it's basically a standard ring grip with a lateral cut. Overall, that front section, I'm going to give it a level 3 on scale 1 to 5. Then at the rear, we have that micro ring cut. Again, pretty average level 3 out of 5. So all in all, I'm going to give the entirety grip level of this dart a level 3. So, as you can see, I've got the nitro flights installed on them. These are manufactured obviously for Red Dragon, and I think I've only seen Peter Wright use them maybe once. You can hold me to that. But anyway, when it comes to this scallop, you've got the same finger placement every single time, because your fingers just fit nicely in there, and as you can imagine, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. The points, I reckon you could probably get away with adding one of the new Winmore Velocity points or a Red Dragon Trident point, just to eliminate that lip. It will save your flights in the long run. Now, these will set you back £73.90, which is quite a lot of money if you consider it. But I've ran you through the dimensions. I've gave you the price and I've given you a wee bit of my opinion on them, but I'll give you a wee bit more at the end of the video as well. So what I'm going to do now, folks, is I'm going to get them onto the board, have a wee throw with them, and we'll see how I got on with them. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I have the Peter Wright Black Racers here. Let's see how we got on with them. Nice gripping. Wasn't a good score, but the gripping was okay. Now I'm throwing on the scallop section, which provides an excellent push point. But, however, it doesn't give us a lot of that grip, which is unfortunate, but we'll keep going. Nice wee 140, and that's what I mean with the tapered nose. But like I said in the close-up section, you can grip very, very tightly with this style of that. Nice wee ton. Right, we've done some scoring, done not bad with them. Let's do some checkouts. So we'll start off with 65. That's a 7, which leaves 58. That leaves us 50. Right, 79. We'll take it. Right, let's keep going. Let's go for some 19s. That was not a bad attempt at the 19s. As it stands, the grip level on these is a pretty solid level 3 grip. I do like the style of that, but however, since I've changed my grip, they don't seem to work the same way as they would, as if I'm still thrown from the rear. However, I do like the feel of the grip on it. If I could get that grip on, say, a straight barrel, would be jabbing. Let's try and get 3 into the bill. We'll take that. 1 in the bill. So let's try and wrap up this front section with a big fish. Bullseye. We just missed out on that bullseye there, but as it stands, pretty nifty little dart, I have to say. It does take some time getting used to the shape if you're not used to it, and obviously these are 22 grams, so they're ever so slightly lighter than what I'm used to. But I'm going to give you a proper analysis in the wrap up section. So without further ado, ladies and gents, let's go get wrapped up. And there we have it, folks. That was my review of the Red Dragon Peter Snakebite Wright Black Racer in 22 gram. They're also available in 24 gram steel tip. Now, as you know, at the very, very start of my channel, I reviewed the Winmore Simon Whitlock Urban. At that point, those were my match darts. I used those for about a year as my match darts. And I do see the familiarities between the Black Racers and the Whitlocks. The Whitlocks obviously looked a lot more vibrant, a lot more colourful, but in terms of performance, I did actually prefer the grip on the Black Racers. Although the Simon Whitlock style dart isn't for me personally, but I do like how the grip feels. If I could get that grip in a straight barrel, I'd be all over it. But the Black Racers are £73.90 from all major retailers, and I can probably recommend a handful. I'll put them in the description so you can go and take a look at the websites and stuff. The 22 gram was obviously a touch too light for me, but next time I will try and get the 24 gram or like the heavy alternative to this style of that. That way I can do it that way. If there's anything you want me to review, let me know in the comment section down below. The Black Racers are probably one of my least favourite of all the Peter Wright darts, in all honesty, but they're still a Peter Wright dart. He's still one of my favourite players, and at the end of the day, you get the quality you pay for from Red Dragon. Now, let me know your thoughts down below on the Black Racers. While you're there, don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you are brand new, and thank you for watching day 1 of Red Dragon week. But thanks everybody for taking the time to watch the video. Stay safe out there, and of course, keep on darting.
It's our passion, keep on dancing, let the